in Hue and Quang Nai with the main base in Da Nang in Vietnam. Dawe's missions as a helicopter pilot were combat, assault, recon, medevac, insertion, extraction, sniffer missions, artillery spotting and targeting, and resupply. He was also company intelligence officer and personal pilot for General Lam, his commanding general. Dr. Dawe is an authority on post-traumatic stress disorder and is the executive director of the Palm Beach Institute in West Palm Beach, Florida. Dr. Dawe now dedicates his life to helping his fellow vets. Along with his co-author, Bill Schroeder, who you met earlier, Dr. Dawe has chosen the 15th annual Salute to American Veterans Rally to make his public debut of his new book, Soldier's Heart, which is available here in Hideaway Park this weekend. Most notably, Dr. Dawe is an avid motorcyclist who gets his face in the wind every chance he gets. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dr. Ronald Dawe.
Welcome home! I'm in some distinguished company today. And I don't mean just the veterans and the people on this stage. I'm talking about the family members. PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, is something that's we bring home and we share it, unfortunately. It was a bright sunny day, brighter than this, in June of 1969. I got off a plane in Logan Airport in Boston. And I walked down that stairway, and when I hit the ground, the world turned black. I mean, it just turned dark on me. And it stayed that way for decades, and I didn't know why I did the things I did. I didn't know why I had to drink all the time. I didn't know why I was so angry and violent and didn't feel as though I fit in. When I left the military, that brings back memories. I started to have nightmares, recurring dreams about Vietnam. And I dulled those with more alcohol and marijuana, which I learned in Vietnam. I married, didn't last a long time. Had several jobs during that period. Always managed to find a way to screw it up. Never got fired, I always left on my own. That wife left. She didn't ask for a lawyer, she just wanted to be free. I married again, worked my way back up in business, did real well. But continued to drink, continued to have the nightmares, continued to always be looking behind me. Hyper vigilant. Somebody come up behind me, they're going to get hurt because it scared the hell out of me. I didn't know what was wrong. I didn't fit in. I couldn't go to Disney World. A crowd like this would have just made me nuts. That wife left. She didn't want a lawyer either. I remarried. The next victim. More jobs. More alcohol. And about 10 years ago, finally couldn't do it anymore. They'd just done a very successful thing in business and was throwing it away once again. Self-sabotaging myself, my therapist would say. And have you ever done that? Just get up, just ruin it every chance you get. Do you family members out there ever wonder why your husband, your brother, your son is so remote, so isolating from you, so hard to love you anymore? It's so hard for you to love them. Oh, it's what the stress of combat did to some of us. Some of the things we did, that we witnessed, the things that were done to us and our friends. It changed us. It changed our brains. We know the science of it now. It's real. And it's happening again. I got myself better by first of all stopping to to self-medicate myself and to start listening for once in my damn life to other people, and took some direction. And I found that there's ways out of this. I went back, the first thing I did that when I stopped, got rid of my responsibilities in business, was I went back to college to finish something I never did. 1967, I thought dropping out of the University of Maine and flying choppers in Nam was a much better idea. And in a lot of ways it was. But I ended up getting to be a doctor. I don't know how the hell that happened. But I am so proud to work with people today with the kind of therapies that we have available, because you don't have to keep living this way. Your families don't have to keep suffering. And I want y'all, if anything I've said has rung true to you wives and daughters and the soldiers and Marines and airmen and sailors out there, try to find out a little bit more about post-traumatic stress disorder. Our book's written for the family members. It says, why is Dad so the way he is? Why does he do the things he does? Why did Uncle John kill himself when he had so much to live for? You know, the young men and women coming home today are coming home with the same problems. And we're still not doing anything about it with what we can do about it. And we need to get behind the right kind of treatment for these kids coming home. And for some of you guys out there, and I've met a lot of you at our booth, and I can see that pain, and I can see the pain in your families. You don't have to live with it. Any of you out there, come by and get one of my cards. Give me a holler. I'll get you in the right direction. It takes the pain to change. And I want to see all three of it, because I'm proud of every single one of you. God bless you all. Oh, and one more thing. There's been a new Senate bill passed. We are allowed now, as retired people who have served, we can salute now. We don't have to put our hands over our hearts. And I want to salute every one of you.